The 30-Day Challenge by Earl Nightingale. Originally published in 1956, this recording is a production of Stories Day N for the purpose of research, study, and discussion. The view and opinions expressed in this book belong to the author and may not always reflect those of Stories Day N or its affiliates. Many years ago, when Earl Nightingale was 35 years old, he recorded a message that would later become one of his most famous works. The recording was meant for a small group of salesmen, but ended up being shared with their friends and family, leading to immense popularity. Over 1 million copies were sold, without any significant advertising or marketing efforts, resulting in Earl receiving a gold record. This single recording, The Strangest Secret, is often credited as the seed that sparked the personal development industry. The message, which Earl believed held the key to determining one's life outcome, transformed his life from poverty to success, making him a prominent figure in the United States and beyond. Earl went on to create a daily radio program, Our Changing World, which became the world's most widely sponsored show, heard across multiple countries. After his husband's passing in 1989, Earl's wife Diana continued to promote his work, encouraging people worldwide to listen to The Strangest Secret. This original recording, revised several times over the years, remains as relevant today as it was during its initial release. As you listen, you'll notice how the statistics reflected the mid-1950s, and Earl's message about men not thinking is still just as true and valuable. You ask someone who wants to be a success, they'd say yes, but by age 65, only 5 out of 100 will have achieved it. Why do so many fail? What happened to their spark and dreams? There's a huge gap between what people intend to do and what they actually accomplish. Speaker, Earl Nightingale. We define success as the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. If someone is working towards a predetermined goal, that person is successful. The opposite of courage is not cowardice but conformity. People act like everyone else without knowing why or where they're going. Now think about it. In America, there are over 14 million people aged 65 and older, and about 13 million of them are broke. We learn to read by age 7, make a living by age 25, but haven't learned how to become financially independent by age 65. Why? We conform, acting like the 95% who don't succeed. These people believe their lives are shaped by circumstances and exterior forces, making them outer-directed. A survey showed that most working men couldn't explain why they work. They just do it because everyone else does. Let's go back to our definition of success. Who succeeds? Only those who are progressively realizing a worthy ideal. They're the ones who say, I want to be this, and start working towards their goal. The key to becoming a top-notch salesman and achieving success lies not in competing with others, but in creating one's own opportunities. While many people strive for success without clear goals or direction, it is those who have well-defined objectives that tend to achieve their desired outcomes. By having a clear vision of what they want to achieve, individuals can focus their efforts and make progress towards their goals. In contrast, those without clear goals often struggle to make significant progress and may even experience failure. So you want to know what happens if men without certain things fail? Well, let me tell you something. If you really understand, it will change your life instantly. You'll find good luck just following you. The things you want start falling into place. And all them worries, doubts, fears, they're just going to be a thing of the past. The key to success and failure is something I'm about to share with you. It's simple. We become what we think about. That's what wise men like Marcus Aurelius said. A man's life is made by his thoughts. Others like Ralph Waldo Emerson added their 2 cents too. A man is what he thinks about all day long. The list goes on and on, with notable people confirming the power of our minds in shaping our lives. So if you want to be rich, just wish it, and it'll happen. If you want to be good, think like it's already true. And remember, if thou canst believe, all things are possible. Mark chapter 9, verse 23. That's a powerful law, folks, one that says thinking positive gets us positive results, and negative thoughts give us, well, more negative stuff. So as William Shakespeare once said, doubts are traitors. Don't let them hold you back. We become what we think about. If someone's thinking about a concrete goal, they'll reach it because their thoughts are focused on achieving something worthwhile. On the other hand, a person with no clear direction and confused thoughts will live in frustration, fear, anxiety, and worry. This concept can be understood by comparing the human mind to fertile land that returns what you plant in it. The mind doesn't care what you plant. It will return success or failure based on your choices. Just like how a farmer plants seeds in the ground and gets back either corn or nightshade, The human mind works in the same way. It doesn't discriminate between positive thoughts and negative ones. It returns whatever we put into it. This means that people have the power to choose their own path and create their own reality. However, many individuals don't fully utilize their mind's potential because they place little value on things that come for free, such as our mind, soul, body, hopes, dreams, ambitions, intelligence, love of family, children, friends, and all other priceless possessions. They instead focus on material possessions that can be bought with money, which are actually very cheap and can be replaced at any time. A good man can lose everything he has and still rebuild his life multiple times. Even if someone's home burns down, they can rebuild it. But the things that truly matter in life come without a price tag, and it's up to each individual to recognize their value and make the most of them. We are given nothing when we settle for mediocrity. The human mind cannot be taken for granted. It requires effort to utilize its full potential. Ignorance breeds contempt, and our lack of challenge can stifle growth. Most people operate at a mere 10% of their abilities, unaware of the vast capabilities that lie within. Decide now what you want to achieve in life. Plant your goal firmly in your mind and nurture it with persistence and dedication. This decision is crucial, as it will shape the course of your entire life. You have the power to become an outstanding individual, whether in sales or at work, and to make a positive impact on your community. Think of your goals in a positive and relaxed manner, envisioning yourself already accomplished and thriving. Remember that your thoughts are the driving force behind your destiny. The way you think will shape your future, and it's essential to harness this power for good. By controlling your thoughts, you can unlock success, wealth, happiness, and all your aspirations. This concept may seem strange, but it's a fundamental truth. The laws of nature are inflexible and always work in favor of those who utilize them correctly. Just as Sir Isaac Newton's laws govern the universe, so do our thoughts shape our reality. It's up to us to harness this power, taking control of our minds and guiding them towards positive outcomes. As Earl Nightingale once said, "You're guided by your mind. The way you think determines where you'll end up in life." You have the power to create the life you desire, but it requires effort and dedication. By controlling your thoughts and channeling them towards a specific purpose, you can achieve greatness and unlock your full potential. Success remains a closely guarded secret, despite its profound impact on individuals and society. Few people have unlocked its true potential, leaving many searching for answers. The key is not just valuable for personal growth, but also for the lives of those around us, including family, colleagues, and friends. You need to understand that your life will be shaped by the thoughts you have and the actions you take. Therefore, free your mind from limitations and allow yourself to think positively. Recognize that your opportunities are vast and that it's essential to set clear goals for yourself. Visualize various solutions, believe in your abilities, and act decisively. To achieve a wonderful life, be willing to pay the price, which includes 1. Becoming what you think about. 2. Utilizing your imagination and letting your mind soar. 3. Displaying courage by concentrating on your goal every day. 4. Saving at least 10% of what you earn. 5. Taking action on your ideas. Now, let's conduct a 30-day test to help you manifest your desires. Write down specifically what you want most, whether it's financial success, a beautiful home, or a harmonious family life. Keep this goal in mind throughout the day, thinking positively and cheerfully about it. This simple yet powerful exercise can bring significant changes into your life. The moment you write down your goal and begin to think about it, it becomes yours. Remember that you have just as much right to abundance as any other living being. It's yours for the asking, and by taking action, you can make it a reality within 30 days. Your goals should not be hard to achieve once you have set them and committed to them. But if they are, it is because you have not yet decided on what you truly desire. Stop thinking about what you fear, but focus instead on a vivid mental image of your goal. Every time a negative thought enters your mind, replace it with this positive picture. You will encounter moments when giving up seems the easier option. However, it's more common for people to think negatively than positively. This is why only 5% achieve their goals. To become part of this successful group, you must start now and take control of your thoughts for the next 30 days. During this time, focus on maintaining a positive attitude and doing more than necessary. Your success will be directly proportional to what you give, so put in the effort knowing that it will pay off. The moment you decide on a goal, you become a successful person. You'll be among the top 5% of people who know where they're going. Don't worry about how you'll achieve your goal. Instead, focus on knowing where you want to go. The answers will come to you naturally if you keep these principles in mind. The truth is that success and purpose are simple to understand, but it can be challenging for adults to grasp. For 30 days, do your best. If you're a salesperson, go out with confidence and positivity, knowing that time well spent will bring abundance. As a homemaker, devote yourself to giving without expecting anything in return. This will amaze you with the difference it makes. Regardless of your job, do it as if it's impossible to fail for 30 days. If you stick to your goal every day, you'll be amazed at the new life you've created. Author Dorothea Brande discovered this philosophy and shares her story in Wake Up and Live. Her approach is simple. Act as though failure is impossible. Now it's your turn to make a 30-day commitment. Don't start until you're fully committed to sticking with it, as persistence is just another word for faith. If you fail during the first 30 days, don't worry. Simply start again and continue for another 30 days. With time, your new habits will form, and you'll be on your way to success. You are one of the privileged few who can achieve anything you set your mind to. To begin this journey, remember the words from the Sermon on the Mount. Ask, and it shall be given to you. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. Keep these principles in mind as you work towards your goals. During your 30-day test period, dedicate time to reading inspirational books such as the Bible, Wake Up and Live, and other motivational literature. This will keep your inspiration at an all-time high, helping you stay focused on your objectives. The key to success lies not in worrying about everything, but rather in taking small steps towards your goal. Don't be afraid to seek help, and remember that a calm and cheerful attitude is essential for overcoming obstacles. Rather than focusing on the end result, which may seem impossible, focus on the process of creating something valuable. Remember that your success is directly proportional to the service you provide to others. It's not about earning money first. It's about being successful in your endeavors and providing value to those around you. Looking forward to seeing everyone at the meeting tomorrow and discussing our strategies. Prosperity is based on giving back more than we take from others. Everyone who contributes to prosperity will also prosper in return, whether it's through their own efforts or someone else's support. The key is to focus on serving others and providing value to them. For successful people, success is measured by the quality and quantity of service they provide, not just by how much money they make. It's like looking at the street where you live. Everyone contributes to the community in their own way, whether it's through their work or their actions. To achieve true wealth and success, we need to understand this law and apply it to our lives. We can't get rich by only thinking about ourselves, but rather by enriching others. If we want more, we need to be of more service to those who support us. And if we want less, we simply need to reduce our own contribution. The price we pay for what we want is the service we provide to others. We can't outsmart the law, and anyone who tries will end up failing. Instead, we should focus on living a life of true fulfillment by serving others and providing value to them. Be prepared for the 30-day challenge, where Earl Nightingale claims to transform your life. Start by writing down a single, clear goal on a card and focus on it each day with optimism. Remember, what you think about is what you'll become. So replace negative thoughts with positive ones and take action. The answers will come naturally if you commit to the process. Don't let fear hold you back. Instead, control your thoughts and push yourself beyond limits. You must be willing to pay the price for success. Act confidently and decisively, saving 10% of your income as a starting point. Believe in yourself and take action. It's a law that will work for you. If you ask, you'll receive. If you seek, you'll find. And if you knock, the door will open.